Morning, all. All right, so two games tonight. We're going to talk about the two games, and we're going to get into news of the day. The first game will start at 7 Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. It's the New Jersey Devils and the Carolina Hurricanes. Carolina has a chance to eliminate New Jersey. They would be the first team to score an elimination in round two after Florida was unable to do so against Toronto last night. Can New Jersey do to Carolina what Toronto did to Florida last night? Toronto just absolutely choked that game off. There was no room out there for Florida to work the magic they had in previous games. Can New Jersey do the same thing to Carolina? We shall see. One thing with New Jersey, they were excellent during the regular season on the road. Through the first round, they were very good on the road. This round, of course, Carolina is a beast at home, so they need to find a way to neutralize that. Timo Meier, a goal and an assist. Mixed results since he's been acquired in that trade from San Jose. And so we'll see tonight whether or not he might get a big goal to keep the season alive for the New Jersey Devils. If they can win this one and force a game six at home, there is a chance. So Brady Shea, a goal and an assist, 2 points for him thus far. He had a career year offensively during the regular season. We'll see if he picks up some points tonight. But this is a really huge game for both teams. Obviously, New Jersey, their season on the line. And for Carolina, if they win tonight, they get the most rest out of anybody going into the next round. And at this time of year, feels like that's really important. And then at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific, we've got the Seattle Kraken and the Dallas Stars. So since there's 2.5 hours between the start times, that means puck drop will actually be more like 9:50 p.m. Eastern. So it's going to be a late puck drop in Dallas. And we'll see how things go tonight there. Dallas really is in kind of a do or die situation as well. This series is tied at 2, but if Seattle wins this one tonight, I really think Seattle wins it at home in game 6 and moves along. Jared McCann returned in the last game. Now he's got 5 games played in the playoffs, just the one assist. I am fine with him not getting a goal as a Dallas fan, but we'll see what happens tonight. Robertson hasn't had the amount of goals that was expected of him coming into the playoffs. 2 goals, 6 assists, 8 points. Playoff hockey is a different beast. It does take a while for some players to get used to it. And the amount of attention you get when you're as talented as Robertson is going to be something. So we'll see how that one goes tonight. Let me know who you believe will be the winners in these games in the comment section below, as always. All right, now news of the day coming out of last night's game. To this point, the only tweet from Department of Player Safety has been regarding Alex Pietrangelo. He will have a hearing today for a slash on Draisaitl. As for the rest of the stuff, and I've seen all these comments about officiating this way and that way, I don't see anything that would be suspension worthy. Out of last night's game, do I see a missed call here or there? Sure. Do I see anything suspension worthy? Not really. No. So Pietrangelo having a hearing means he's very likely suspended for at least a game. We'll see how many games he gets. I have not heard anything about whether or not Darnell Nurse's instigator, which is an automatic suspension, would be rescinded or not. So it's at their discretion. We'll see what happens there. And it's going to test the depth for both teams on the blue line should they be without top 4 defensemen on both sides. Keith Jones has been hired as president of hockey operations for the Philadelphia Flyers. So he's been doing color commentary for the Flyers broadcast for a long time. He also does national broadcasts, of course. Keith Jones has been around the Flyers for a very long time, so I'm sure he'll do a good job. And so we'll see how things go for the Philadelphia Flyers and what Keith Jones's strategy is going to be for getting Philadelphia back into a position of making the playoffs and, get them back to being a contender. It's been quite some time since Philadelphia was really and truly a contender. I thought in 2020 they were close, but nope. So let me know your thoughts regarding the hiring of Keith Jones. The Ted Lindsay finalists were revealed yesterday. Erik Karlsson of the San Jose Sharks. Connor McDavid of the Edmonton Oilers, David Pastrnak of the Boston Bruins. What's interesting whenever it's the Ted Lindsay is simple. This is the players voting on who the best player in the NHL is. So this isn't about MVP or who gets on a hot streak. This is just, these are the guys I think are the best players. And the voting gives you Karlsson, McDavid, and Pastrnak. And we can't really argue with that. We can't. The players on the ice know. And so it is interesting to see who the finalists are. I think McDavid wins this. I don't know how close it's going to be. I'd be very surprised if Connor McDavid doesn't win the Ted Lindsay and the Hart this year, considering the amount of points he put up and the season the Oilers had. Very strong season, and McDavid deserves a ton of credit for that. But yeah, so we'll see. And I know there's always that divide of people that will say, well, Draisaitl's a better player than McDavid. I can't get there. I can't get there. I've heard that for years, but I can't get there. Watching the games, to me, McDavid's still the best player the Oilers have, and thus, also the best player in the league, in my opinion. But we'll see what happens when the vote is revealed next month. Speaking of revealed votes, didn't intend for that segue, but man, it works. So Tempe Wins, which is the organization which was promoting the vote to go towards yes. Tempe First is going for no. But Tempe Wins is pretty confident that the turnout means that there will be a positive result. That positive result being that the Coyotes would stay in Arizona. The voting is in record numbers for any special election. I mean, it's a special election. It's not any. It's not like it's a big, federal election or anything. So it is impressive to see that so far of the ballots received, it's been around 30% of eligible votes in Tempe. And the thought process is the higher the amount of people are that vote, the more likely it is that they're going to be people voting yes, because they're going to be motivated to do so. The results will be revealed Tuesday. Not planning on a live stream for that or anything, but if the vote goes towards no, I will do a video on Tuesday night about what could happen, because there's a couple of ways this could go. There may be another Arizona solution to this. There may end up being a move that's the solution to this. Gary Bettman I hasn't said anything that I've seen publicly on what happens if the vote doesn't go the way that the NHL and the Coyotes want. And I think that they want to just keep that to themselves until the vote is revealed. And of course, there's still the lawsuit from Phoenix, and then there's the lawsuit back from Tempe towards Phoenix. But if this vote goes towards no, all those lawsuits can basically be thrown out, because it'd be the voters saying, we don't want this. So it will be very interesting to see which way that this falls. Does it go towards, we want to keep the Arizona Coyotes here and build this building here? Or do the Coyotes have to figure something else out? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.